Hello, today we're going to be talking about error in this video. So, error occurs in the lab because there's some miscalculations or errors that happen during the course of the lab. So let's say, for example, you pour out the incorrect amount of a substance into a cup for your lab experiment. So that miscalculation leads to the end result being slightly skewed and wrong. So that's what error in a lab is. So error in a lab can be calculated by a formula for percent error. And that formula is A minus T over T times 100. So this formula right here, I'll square it off right here, is the formula for finding percent error in a lab. So what do these variables mean, A and T? So A right here is the actual value you got. So let's say you did a lab and you got 0.8 grams of a substance as the end result. Well, that would be your actual value because that's what you actually got at the end of the lab. And the T right here and here, these T's represent the theoretical value. So basically what you're supposed to get theoretically by the end of the lab. So let's say in the lab, you're supposed to get exactly 1 gram of the substance. So let's do a little quick example using the values I already gave. So we know that the actual value we got for this lab was 0.8 grams. And the theoretical value we got was 1 gram. So we put 1 here and here. And then we multiply this by 100. So if you do some calculation, this ends up as negative 0.2 over 1 times 100. And if you do these calculations, it ends up as negative 20. So what is this negative 20 representing? Well, this negative 20 is negative 20% error. So basically, this is saying that our actual value was 20% less than the theoretical value we were supposed to get, which is saying that 0.8 is 20% less than 1 gram. So to recap our whole lesson today, error is caused by miscalculations in the lab that result in wrong values at the end. And we can calculate this error by using this formula, A minus T over T times 100 to find the percent error in the lab. A is the actual value of what you actually got, and T is the theoretical value of what you're supposed to get. Don't be afraid if you have error. Error happens all the time in the lab. It's almost impossible to have a perfect lab without error. So it's okay if you have error in the lab. Just don't forget to calculate it in your lab notebooks at the end and make note of it. Thank you.